I got a question because a lot of people ask me lately about the universe thing. Mm-hmm. Now, when you say universe, what's your definition of the universe?
God.
Okay.
But I just say it in because people give God a name, and I don't give God a name. I just I just say the universe because they say God is all things. The universe is all things. The universe is everything.
Literally.
You feel me? Literally. It's everything. I just don't give him or her a name.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gates, in here today. I got hella people in here today. We got Freedom over here.
Ooh, what's up? Hey,
I love your intro. I'll fuck with that. We got JB Legendary over here.
JB Legendary.
And we got my brother, Calvin. He back up in here, man.
C-Dub. Good job.
FTLT in here, man. How you feeling? How everybody feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. You know what? I woke up this morning.
Oh, he took the mic. You know
that song Beyonce? She be like, I woke up like this, man. I feel like I woke up just like this, man. I feel great, and I only feel great honestly because I thought about yesterday, and then I thought about another bad day I had. I was like, man, you know what? I woke up with another opportunity to do something great with my life and something positive and something else to help somebody. So I feel great, man. I feel wonderful.
That's dope.
I'm happy to hear that, man. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you. And I didn't speed. Too much.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
How you feeling today, Freedom?
Man, I'm feeling blessed. Like Jerron said, I'm here for another day. It's been a productive week. I'm a little sore right now from that basketball game last night. If y'all don't know, y'all finna know. Because we do this every Tuesday night. We be hooping, but it was great. It's just great to be out and run. Everybody get outside and just be active. Do something with your body.
Real.
There you go. Yeah.
How about you, Calvin?
It's what you do.
I feel centered.
That's a good one, man.
Short and sweet like a tree.
I feel good. Like how Freedom said, man, last night we played basketball, ran a few games, and I went home feeling good / sore at the same time.
Boy.
Like, it feels good to work your body out, but
afterwards,
I felt like somebody done beat me up and I got jumped. I don't know. I felt
like I got Jay, man.
Yeah.
And you did Jay me twice.
Oh, shit. I did?
No,
that was different, though.
Elbowed me, you and
mine
Micah.
was an accident. You had a couple intentional fouls. They weren't on me, though. Like,
no.
That's because you're the only one who played defense on me. Everybody else be scared to guard
defense.
me. Other than just like
defense wins games.
Balling.
Hey, Hassan up there. Hey, you know what it is, Hassan.
Shout out to Hassan.
Defense wins games. All
right, y'all. So look, the starting topic is always going to start with something and then we're going to flow. Y'all know how it goes. It's addiction. And that's all I can say. Man, hey, I'm addicted to money. I'll admit that, to be real.
I can vouch for that, but
what's up?
I'm gonna beat you to it because we already connected. I'm addicted to God.
Tell us more.
Yeah.
Well, I say that because no, I'm not. I thought about it, but I don't have a song yet to sing. I might do it at the end. But I say that because I've grown so much closer, and I've grown a lot spiritually, and I can see that in the way that I act, things that I do. And like last week we talked about like giving to homeless people and whatnot, and then I gave one of the guys off the freeway $1. That's
so you thought about
it's all I had.
Manifested.
You was talking,
and it's all I had on me. So
hey, that's all right.
I was like, man, and I'm gonna give it to him. It looked like he gonna do something good with it, but it at the same time it was like, you know what, I still contributed, and my mindset, my heart was in the right place. But as far as me and God, man, I'm good. I'm not perfect, but when I'm in paradise, I will be. So I'm not concerned about being perfect right now. I'm just concerned about doing the right thing at the right time, being in the right place at the right time, and doing what I have to do to get to heaven.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That's cool.
Well, I would say a past self of mine, I used to be addicted to sex, honestly.
I'm immature. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. Hey, but for real, like it was just the act in the field, to take away the shit that was going on inside to relieve myself.
He was a porn star.
I was doing my thing. We should just go keep it short and sweet. I was doing my thing, but it was for the wrong reasons. Using people using women just to take away the hurt from myself. You know, I could say, speaking from addiction, I was addicted to sex, but it was just for the wrong reasons and really not knowing myself, you know, and just like young men just wanting to say, oh, I hit that, you feel me? Oh, she got them cheeks, you know, I'm about to hit that. I'm going over, she got them bitties, she cute, blase skip. It wasn't for, you know, who she was, you know, not actually trying to get to know her. It was just the act of it, you know. And I don't think a lot of people really understand, like, sex is an addiction for a lot of people. You know, they just don't call it an addiction. It's just, you know, I'm just fucking. You feel me? Like, no, there's soul ties that come with that. It's a lot of energies you're bringing on from that person and that you're putting on to them as well. So, and it's when you just don't have control. When you just, all right, I just slept with this person, but I'm horny again. You feel me? There is a difference from just being with somebody and being intimate from being with just anybody. You feel me? Just like, all right, I'm just going for whatever and anything. You feel me? Just to get one out. So that's something I could say it was a younger time, but I was just doing anything recklessly and not understanding what I was doing. So yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty. I was addicted to pain pills for real. Like I would get, like, I wasn't like injury prone, but anytime, like, you know, you get injured, you got to take certain medicines, whatever. But I used to just be popping them, man. I used to be popping pills.
Popping pain pills? Like, did it make you feel a certain way, or like?
I couldn't feel shit.
So you feel like?
I mean, it was like,
because
at the same time, like, I would be going through like things emotionally, you know, mentally. And my mindset with the pain pills was like, well, it's taking all this pain away. So I was like, all right, I'm a superhero. Like, fuck all this shit. I'm just gonna pop another one. You know, luckily I never exceeded the limit, but you know, that's probably because I ran out or didn't have it. Yeah. And I, you know, wanted another motherfucker. But I mean, yeah, I used to do that a lot, man. Like,
I didn't even know
like, don't take, like, you know, like over 6 within 24 hours. I was taking a good 5, 6, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Like you said, it was helping you to cope with, especially you say you ain't feel shit. You probably didn't want to feel anything. So it's at that point, like, I don't want to feel.
But when you think about it, do you still, I know you say you felt like you didn't feel nothing, but you know, do you know it was still there though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was always still there.
Yeah.
It was always still there. Like it never entirely left, but in my mind, you know, that's what was taking it away. That's what was taking everything away. That's what, you know, was taking away the pain, you know, either physically, you know, mentally, emotionally, you know, because nothing else was working. So I was like, man, it's just, it became an addiction. So, because I would get hurt and I'd be like, all right, well, I got to take it for this pain. Then I go through something and then I think about what I'm going through and then I pop another one and be like, all right, man, you know, and so I mess around, like, go to practice and I had like 3 of them. So I'm in there like the Hulk.
Yeah.
So
now you up and running.
Yeah, man. It was. I can laugh about it now because nobody knew about that until today.
Like most people.
It was stupid. Like, what? I'm way better than that, man. You know, I'm way past that. Way better than that. That's it. I ain't saying nothing else.
Thanks for giving your testimony, man.
Nah,
That's real. People out here going through that.
Yeah,
like you gotta. Honestly, at the same time, with saying that, you gotta know your limits too, man. If you know that you're prescribed something or you get something from the drugstore, you know, just take what you need and pray about it. Because
be aware.
When I was doing that, I noticed I wasn't praying. You know, my spiritual level wasn't up. I wasn't close to God like I was supposed to be. You know, so I would just be doing that, and then I would be so focused on that God would be, you know, pushed off to the side. So it was bad lifestyle, man, real bad lifestyle. But I'm out that now, man. You know.
Yeah, it's good that you got it off your chest, and actually that you knew that you had that. Yeah. You feel me? Because a lot of people don't understand. You know, like they just think I'm popping pills, which is a serious thing now.
Yeah,
popping
pills would actually like be talking about it, say like, I do drugs, and I'd be like, what you?
It's glorified for no reason.
I'd be like, nigga, I pop pills.
I know somebody that did Xanax and drunk liquor and crashed their car, and then woke up and didn't know they crashed their car.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, why the hell are you taking something that's making you nod off?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I never got with Xanax.
Like you just nod off.
You just fall into. You're a zombie at that point. Because I've had a Xanny. You know, like just in that experimenting phase, just I want to try to everybody doing it. I'm never really just a following type, but I just wanted to try it. And so I popped this in, and it was the worst fucking experience. I didn't remember anything. I woke up butt naked in my friend's shower, and I'm just like, why do people do this? Like, my friend had to help me shower up. Well, she was my girl at the time. She had to help me shower, feed me food. She was worried as hell. Had to carry me up the stairs. I'm just like, this is what people just be doing, you know?
The hell of it.
For the hell of it. Like, y'all just like feeling like that. It was just such like a death experience for me. And I just did not like that. Like, it just really broke me. Like, nah, pills are not a joke in any type of way. And if you got them, take them how you supposed to be. Even though you really ain't got to, see a herbalist. See a holistic doctor. There's better ways to go on about it, but I can't tell what you got, because if you really need them shits, don't listen to me.
I think holistic is key, man.
Holistic is very key. Very key.
Instead of popping pain pills all the time.
Majority of things that are natural are the things that can help us that, cures are already out here, such as cancer. There's been a cure for cancer for years, but I'm not going to really speak on that.
Yeah,
but
Dr. Sebi.
Majority, man, I don't. All right,
We got little Calvin. We didn't hear.
Oh no, y'all good, man. I'm just listening.
Calvin always start off like that. He about to be going in a minute.
Turn up.
Calvin's the wisdom man.
Yeah, but you said no addictions, no.
I used to be addicted to solitude. I didn't like people growing up. I always stayed in my room, didn't talk much. Now I've become addicted to progress. Progression is key.
Amen to that.
For so long, I was in a mental battle because growing up, I felt ostracized. I felt excluded from everything. I was always the odd one out. My brother would leave. He wouldn't let me hang out. My parents really didn't know who I was. They didn't pay attention to me. So growing up, it was more of a silent battle because nobody knew about it until I got older and I decided to speak on it. So now my main focus is just progression, because I sat in a dark room alone for so many years of my life growing up. Now it's just about progression, because I'm trying to make up for the years that I lost to a silent battle that nobody had any clue about.
And nobody really there for you,
Those are the worst battles, the silent battles.
Yeah.
The things that you don't speak about are the things that are eating you alive.
Yeah. You got to just face it by yourself. That's very hard, but it's glad.
I say,
yeah. I'm glad you're able to actually be here,
It's a part of mental development. Like I had to get outside of whatever the other people thought and get in tune with what I thought. I was more focused on what they were saying and what I believed. So yeah, it was like I had a black curtain up on this side, and all I could see is them, but I couldn't see myself.
You wanted to fit in, be a part of there.
Well, that's how it is, man. It's family.
Yeah,
love your family.
Of course, your family.
So you do anything, whether you fall short of yourself or not. Fitting in is better than being stuck on the outside. So yeah, progression is key for me.
Amen to that, yo. Hey, shout out to you, like, for real.
That's real.
That's something. I know. Honestly, hearing you say that reminded me of a few of my friends who've been in that same just dark room and not having anybody. It just makes me be like, damn, I wish I would met you during that time, or even just be able to be a part of. But it's good to, be able to talk to you and be here with you now. So shout out to you and your progression, and you're going to keep on progressing, bro.
No doubt.
Yeah.
100%. Does addiction have to be bad or good?
Is that I was actually going to ask you about yours, but I think you already said it. Is that a question?
Yeah.
It depends on your habits.
Yeah.
As of right now, wow. I have all good addictions. I mean, of course, I have obviously bad addictions back in high school, trying to run through all the girls who got the most. Of course, I understood he was talking about that. I was like, yeah. It's part of the journey into early college, man. You just trying to, add up the numbers, But after you go through that through so many times, you start to realize, like, what's the meaning of this? What's the purpose of this? I mean, of course, you're getting a nut off. Okay, but it's a temporary feeling.
It's a temporary. It'd be like, all right, now what?
Yeah,
you feel me? Like,
right.
we're the next chick. Because that's how I was. Like, we're the next one at. And it just got to a point, like, what is this even amounting to for myself?
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
Man.
It's not,
After you come to your senses, man.
you sure do it. Especially if you would have ducked, then she turn around, babe, that was good. You
like,
oh,
you done dropped the liquor bottle. Dang.
Bad. Where it go?
You want me to get it?
You want to use a water bottle?
No, I could probably reach with my foot.
Go ahead. You can do it.
There's a slight intermission, people. I just got a little clumsy because we got personal, and I got.
you got excited. Hear about the women in back in the day.
That's not true.
That's what it was.
That's not. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do.
But
that.
now I'm addicted to success now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, as soon as I got a little bit of that, I just wanted more. You know, it can be bad in a way too, believe it or not, though.
Oh, yeah.
As weird as that sounds.
Because you never feel like you've completed or done enough.
Yep.
And it's like you could have everything you want and you're just like, I need more.
Yep.
And it's just like, well, what more can you possibly get? You good with yourself. Your spirit is right. You got 15 cars, 2 houses, a duck,
real.
and a tree. And you still want more?
a tree.
For real, listen, being addicted to success is great and bad at the same time, because no matter how much you get, it's like, I need more. And you always ask yourself, when is it going to be enough?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That's something I'm still right now currently trying to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm still striving, knowing I succeeded so much. It feel like I still have more to get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, more. And
Yeah.
everybody keep telling me, but Justin, look all you have. I'm
Yeah.
like, I love it. I embrace it. I'm blessed for it. But I need more.
Yeah.
I need more.
Like they say, take a seat back and look at all that you got. You know,
Yeah.
It just embrace everything around you. Even this podcast, you know, just being like, dang, I got these cameras set up. I got these microphones.
that's
You know,
true.
just taking a moment and just embracing, like, I'm already successful, regardless of your level or where you see yourself at. Embrace the level of success you've already reached. You
That's
know?
real.
And you know, like Calvin said, progress. You know, progression. It's a slow grind. You know, progression. It takes time, but it's time that's well spent. You know, and
That's
you're gonna
true.
keep on going for it. So
And enjoy the little things too, man.
Yeah.
Always look and appreciate the smallest things that you have. You know.
Because shit can be taken away real quick, man.
everything can.
I want it back.
You could make one simple mistake and you locked up. You feel me? 15 years.
Don't say that.
No, I ain't manifesting it. I'm just saying it just depends.
Man, they locking niggas up left and right around here, man.
They are. It just I'm not manifesting that for
I got
anybody.
a few homeboys that just got locked
Oh,
up for some
shit.
bullshit, man.
Well, it just depends on what you're not just doing anything wild to put you in that position. You feel me? Well,
I'm spreading good vibes to the world.
Yeah,
That is wild.
I think about to say some real.
Uh-huh.
But you know, as long as you're doing right by the world and right by yourself and by others, you know, that's gonna continue to grow. You're gonna continue to be blessed. You know, you're finding your personal legend. You know, you're becoming your personal legend.
Ooh,
so,
I like that.
So you're doing it right. So nothing. There's gonna be things that shake your world up, but you know, your world is shaking, but you aren't.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you're doing well. So when I say you can be locked up, it's just if you're doing stupid stuff, if you robbing people, or if you out here, well, I'm robbing to make sure my mixtape go platinum. Like, nah, you ain't doing it in the right manner or the right form.
Right.
Dumb
You're doing it opposite. You feel me? Put in that work and a steady work. So yeah, progression is good. What you're doing is good. Just keep doing right by you and others. Man, the universe gonna just bless you.
For real. Now, I got a question, because a lot of people have asked me lately about the universe thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say universe, what's your definition of the universe?
God.
Okay.
But I just say it because people give God a name, and I don't give God a name. I just
Me
say
either.
I just say the
feel.
universe, because they say God is all things. The universe is all things. The universe is everything.
Literally.
You feel me?
Literally.
It's everything. I just don't give him or her a name or give them a name. I just say the universe.
Yeah.
You feel me? The universe is a blessing to all. It's been the creation of all life. You feel me? So that's when I say the universe. I would say shout out to the uni. You feel me? That's why I be saying, man, shout out to the uni. You just blessed me with this. You feel me? But it's like saying thank God. You know, thank you God for blessing me today. It's the same thing for me. You know, I can't say what others will conspire and say what it is. But
Right.
that's how I use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same way, too, man.
Yeah.
Well, I started saying universe because it's everything, you know what I
Everything,
mean?
yeah.
And I don't want to just title it. I know still the universe is still like a word.
Yeah, it's still a word, but
it's still a word, but it sounds more...
It's
Everything.
just
It
a
sounds more-
fullness
yes.
about it, you know.
Yep.
Because I just feel like so many things have been given a name, you know. Because just like say if you call God Ra, You feel me?
Ra.
Ra, R-A.
That's like some people call God Ra.
Yeah, like in Egypt, that's what it was the sun though. They call it the sun Ra because they'll give her a life and everything. You know, helps produce. But you know, if you call God Ra, you feel me? Then why you calling him that? His name is Allah. His name is Jehovah. You know, there's so many names, but to me, as long as you know, you feel me? Whatever you call your creator, the creator, your higher self, the everything, you feel me? As long as you have that connection, to me, that's all that matters. I feel like names is just what people are told, not what you...
Names make everything confusing,
Yeah,
man.
that's just like about like the message in the messenger. It's like it tells to what you said a whole lot. Like, that's the messenger, but did you get the message? You know?
Did you get the message?
Yeah.
Duh.
It's multiple messages, though, man.
It's multiple messages in one?
It's a lot of them.
So what messages have you gotten so far?
Let me see. That's a tough question. I've gotten a lot of messages. I would say just changing my life, elevating in certain areas. Staying out the hospital for sure, man.
Oh, yeah.
Stop moving from house to house, even though that has like... That's like not my control.
That has nothing to do with you,
but it
bro.
still involves me.
Yeah.
You know, what's up? But yeah, I would say mainly staying out the hospital, man.
How long you been out the hospital for now? Well,
a long time since. Well, I hurt my leg, but like as far as like my epilepsy, I ain't been in the hospital for a minute.
Oh, that's a blessing.
Yeah, so that's the message I got is you know, I put it into my own perspective. Like, all right, you know, try to take your ass home, go to bed. So you don't be fucked up in the hospital and all that for a whole last 2 months. Then you lose your money, lose your car, lose this. Then it sets back. Then that falls on your parents. It falls on the siblings. It affects everybody around you. It falls on your cousins. It falls on your brothers. It falls on everybody. You know, you be like, what? You in the hospital? Like, what? Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, you might want to put your shirt on before you get a little cold and be in the hospital.
Hey, what's happening? That's true. Sorry to be nosing your thing, but that's a long message. What did they say?
What?
Oh, Calvin's. I saw like a super long message.
I was like, what?
I was curious to what that said. You gotta do the most. It's all right.
Hey man, tell people to tune in and watch.
Hey, what's up? We see you right there.
Sometimes people are addicted to their struggles and won't let themselves move forward because of the addiction to the feelings they get.
Some people are addicted to their struggles.
To their struggles.
Why are people addicted to their struggles? I wonder though.
I could interpret that like just say like your struggle is say if you smoke weed or drinking every day. You feel me? Like you said, they're addicted to the feelings that they get. So
okay.
It's like say if you're alcoholic, that's your struggle and you're addicted to it, but you like drinking alcohol. You feel me? Like you like the feeling. I like being drunk. You feel me? I like this buzz, man. Getting a shot helps me get through the day. You feel me? Like I just interpret it like that. Maybe. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you understand. But maybe that's what she means by like, you know, some people are addicted to their struggle. I don't think like people are addicted to being poor. I mean, maybe.
You know what?
Hey, man,
some people are addicted to being broke though.
Being broke is a choice, man.
Yeah, I just
that's a
hate
choice.
to say that because I don't know nobody attacking me out there.
I don't care.
Yeah, I can't even speak on that.
Hey man, I don't care how anybody feels about it. Being broke is a choice. Just like how people stand with signs, they have a choice to go get them signs, to write on those signs, to ask for money. Being broke is a choice, man. If you gonna get your ass up, you gonna do something you're not. Period.
That's real.
Fuck how you feel about it. That's what it is. That's real, man. That's what it is.
Somebody commented to you on there.
Y'all know that.
What if you broke, but it's because you have to pay for your mama's hospital bill?
Pray and talk to people around you. Yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah, we pray, but they also say you got to put in work.
What they say?
They go put in the work. Don't put in the application. Go put in another application. I know some places that's hard.
What I'm saying is, I understand whoever's out there broke for a certain situation, but to stay broke forever is a choice.
Yeah, hold on.
Bruh, but some people are here helping other people. Hold on, slow down.
Read that louder so they can hear you. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We got a I can't see your message from back here.
Right, they coming in.
Yeah, they coming in.
Some people out here helping other people that ends up putting themselves in a struggle. At the end of the day, you got to worry about yourself first. Mm-hmm. That's true. Because if you don't, take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody.
I get it.
It low key.
I can't read that shit.
That was a lot.
I know.
It's a paragraph
It
over
low
there.
key
Too.
It low key is to go to theirs. Work, there's no job. What, bro, you mixed them two words up. Work, there's no jobs out there, even if you don't. It's pay, but it's money. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
What are you trying to say?
It's like when you want to make money, and like you're willing to do it the right way, like it's hard to get a job, right?
No, it ain't.
Let me read that.
Look, man. Me personally,
Well,
it's
look,
we
I'ma
do
read it
Uber and
for
Lyft,
my
man. It's
people over
easy
here.
to get money out here in 2019. Everybody know what it is. Jerron act like somebody about to just take all the jobs.
Bro,
Hold on.
But some
I'm gonna read your
people out
message in a
here
minute. I'm just
helping
kind of far
other
right now.
people that end up putting themselves in a struggle. At the end of the day, you got to worry about
can't
yourself.
grind.
It low key
People have to
is. It low key got to work. There's jobs out there, even if you don't want it. But that job, but it's money.
Can you rephrase that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't feel like interpreting things right now.
Well, I feel that if it's hard to find a job right now, knowing it shouldn't be, fill out more applications. You know what I mean?
that's it.
It's
man.
basic as
Basically.
I mean.
Well,
That's all I can
people,
say.
Find what you like to do.
Yeah.
If you
right,
like
right.
working with animals, go to local pet stores. Apply there. Adoption centers. Apply there. If you like working for kids, apply there. You feel me? Apply at daycare, schools. You know, get a little degree so you can work at a school, be a substitute teacher. Find what
Get a
you
little
like to
money,
do.
put a little
You
on the
feel me?
dresser.
Yeah.
Work where
That.
you got to work at until you get to
Until
where
you get
you know.
there,
You know what
you
I
know?
mean?
Man, like what you
But-
do now doesn't have to be your career.
No.
No, it isn't your career.
All it is a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Just you're doing it for the moment. That's it.
It's helping so you can put the funds into your dream or whatever you want to do. But
It's simply a temporary grind. That's it. It's
Yeah.
just a temporary grind. That's all.
And if you helping others and you go broke off it, you gotta put yourself first. You gotta make sure you stable before you taking care of everybody else.
Yeah.
Cause that was a part of my issue. I always be helping other people with their money or their situation. Oh, I need money for this. Oh yeah, I got you. But then I'm a little short. You feel me? Or I know I'm not about to get that money back. Or if I ask you, it's like, nah, man, I ain't got that. Well, what about the $300-400 I just lent you? You feel me?
Honestly, I know a lot of people that did
I
that.
wish somebody
Yeah,
would
and I've
give me
done that.
$300-400.
I've done that. I've helped people, but you just if you helping somebody, don't expect anything in return. Do it out the kindness of your heart because you just want to help them. But make sure you're stable. Make sure you're in a predicament to where you can actually help them and be cool after that.
That's
Hey,
true.
I owe him money, but him.
You owe somebody money?
Kyle.
Oh, I thought you. I was about to say, damn, they coming after you on the live.
No,
Probably thinking that
Don't
right
be
now.
talking about money. You owe me some damn money. Hey, yo, you. You talking about money? You owe me some money,
They
bro.
about to be in your comments.
I'll be like, man, send me that address. I'll bring you that damn money along with.
Hey,
the
Calvin,
ass
if possible, you don't got to get up, bro. But can you read that last comment? If possible, if you can, it's cool.
like he ain't, man, can't nobody see that.
You want me to get up and read?
No, it's cool, bro.
I can get up and read it.
You want to get up and read
There's
it?
no excuse.
All right,
to
it's
be
like 3
broke.
comments.
There are jobs out there, even if you don't want that job, it is money to be made, so you shouldn't be broke.
You got to scroll up too. It's a few more.
I just can't really speak on people's situations.
That's what I was trying to say. Oh,
Like
I said it. I mean, yeah, I said that.
You got to go up. Yeah.
Why don't one of you guys tune into the live so you can read the comments that pop up?
That sounds like
How do we do that?
somebody being smart. Is that? Are you
Oh,
trying to be smart,
tune
or
in.
are
No,
you
no,
like-
that makes
That's
sense though.
actually smart.
That is smart.
Tune in from one of our phones so you can see the comments.
Yeah, so then like he can read it, I can read it, you know.
Oh, everybody on live though.
Yeah, because
I'll
everybody's
show mine
on live. That would answer
I'll
the
be
question.
comment reader.
You gonna be the comment reader?
You sure?
All right. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We can-
We got you. I should have brought my iPad
That was
down.
that was a good plan. Yeah, we thank you for that.
That's real.
Who said that?
Brandy. She tune in every week. Hey,
We appreciate you.
we
Brandy.
appreciate you. Yeah, every week she's faithfully tuning in. That's real. One day you got to come to podcast. You got to come on through.
Hey,
But it should be on Facebook.
it is.
Hold on to my family out there. Man, Calvin's still quiet, man.
Hey man, shout out
We
to.
need Calvin to drop his knowledge today.
He gonna drop it.
Yeah, he gonna drop it on us. You gonna drop it on us?
We all been kind of talking about a free subject. I mean, money is a choice, but money is also really not a choice. Money has to have direction. Money with no direction will have you in poverty. If you're just spending money with no intentions, no motive behind it, you'll never have money. Like anybody can go to a job and make money.
You won't.
But that money will go just as fast as you got it if you don't have any direction for it.
In the app.
Like unless you're saving for a house or saving for an apartment or saving for a car, money with no direction will have you in poverty because you won't have any focus. You'll just be spending it just to spend it because you got it.
More money, more problems.
Sure, right.
You know, and that's true. I learned that throughout life. Like
money takes discipline.
Yeah.
I kind of look at it like more problems, more money.
Shit, anyway it goes. I know it's like I got more money I did a few years ago, but yeah, it feel like I don't at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's once you get some money, you ready to buy stuff. You ready to make trips. You like, man, I got a little buck now. I could get.
And then
some
you
clothes,
forget about
some
them bills you got due at the end of the month.
You see earlier we
It's
just
like-
talk about shit, buy everything at once.
Yeah, you just get everything at once. You like, hey, I got the money to do it. So it's a lot of time when money does take discipline.
It
And
does.
That's something. Thank God for my grandparents, my mom, because they instilled that in me. Learn how to save. Saving money will help you for every rainy damn day. Because
real.
You know, I was working at Coca-Cola. Didn't think I thought I was gonna be there for years. You feel me? Now I'm not. So it's like, thank God I saved. Thank God I had that instilled in me. So, quote unquote, these rainy days that I'm in, I can be, you know, financially stable and not have to be asking people, you know, let me get a few dollars, you know, like I need your help. And it's like, nah.
Same. Like me being really cheap throughout college and racking up, you know, I haven't had a formal job since December. I mean, Uber, but that just keeps money rolling when I need it. You know what I mean?
When you need it.
But I've been set ever since, you know what I mean? I just made sure, like you said, you got to be smart with it. Put some shit aside and just,
Hey, you
Make
can
a little
start
money,
small.
put a little on the dresser.
you're going to have rainy days.
Everybody gonna have. It's gonna be some that just come out the woodwork. You like, man, I just saved $5,000. Oh, there go 1,500 go to this bill or a little car accident or whatever happens.
That's
Something.
Or if you
always
just slide
happens.
somebody some money just because.
Yeah, or your mom, hey, I'm short on rent. I can't afford groceries this month. Type, you know.
That's real.
All right, I gotta do what I gotta do. So.
Damn, you couldn't get in. You got to download the whole app.
Yeah, man. They
Just to
would
watch live?
Just to
I was
watch
like,
live, like just to watch it. Yeah.
All right, hold on. We downloading the other app. She bounced. Up, she's back. We downloading the app right now so we can read the comments for y'all. And yeah, so I got a question for y'all. This question has no substance to it at all.
All right.
Do y'all when y'all get y'all fried chicken, do y'all clean y'all fried chicken? Rinse it
Like before we cook it?
before you cook it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I had to tell my sister that the other day.
I heard on the radio today, right before we did this podcast, that you're not supposed to do that because it spreads the bacteria to the other piece of chicken. 107.9.
But if the bacteria's already on the chicken,
Does it make a difference?
that's what I'm saying. So if that chicken has already got bacteria on it, it's already bacteria. You feel me? Me washing it and washing maybe a few little microorganisms on it.
I'm not
you know,
eating the
ain't gonna-
blood that's already on the motherfucker. Like, what?
They want you to just get the chicken, season it, and fry it.
They want you to do everything. I don't give, man.
They said don't wash the chicken no more. And y'all out there, they say don't wash the chicken.
They say
All
a
black
lot
people who cook, we know to wash our chicken, our steak, our pork, or whatever
All right.
y'all eating on.
What they say?
There you go. Oh, you ain't get on.
Nah, it's we in the basement, so it's taking a minute to download.
True people are out here trying to flex on other people, but are going broke. Very, very true. You have to make your moves in silence. I like that. I do that. There was what?
You know what's crazy? I don't make my moves in silence though.
There was this post. You flex with 1,000. You feel broke with 1,000. We not the same.
What does that mean?
He said it was a quote
It makes sense though.
or a post.
Some people get $1,000 and be like, "Yeah, I'm out here." And one nigga,
okay.
"Ooh, bro, I'm only down to $1,000 in my account."
Yeah.
Hey, we going through some rainy days.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm the one. $1,000. That's all I got. I'm panicking. Like, hey, I gotta bust some moves. Like $1,000. That's about to be gone.
Listen, don't you get a grand could go quick in high school? You got a grand, you are wealthy.
Baller. You like what you
Hey,
want for lunch?
real
I got you
talk,
some
bruh.
chips.
What's
I
that?
was balling in high school.
That's funny.
Like we
McDonald's
was
on
all.
Justin was the baller. Let
Man.
me tell you. And
He had the
I was
car.
poor. I was poor in camp in high school. Don't listen to these
Man.
people. I was poor.
He was the one buying all the snack foods. Hey Justin, let me get your piece of pizza. You don't even want that, man. Let me get that off.
Shout out to my parents for that. They
Look.
made sure I went off to camp well pocketed.
But yeah, to his comment, I couldn't really.
You couldn't interpret that either.
Yeah, it was just it threw me off a little.
I got a conversation for y'all. Buddhism, since Kyle was talking about outside. So, do y'all anybody here? I'm trying to use the right words. Study Buddhism or looked into it?
I've looked into it. I actually want to study Buddhism.
Why so?
Well, my friend Joshina, that's all she studied, and she's at such a different level with herself spiritually. You know, like it just seeing the before and afters of her, you know, following Buddhism. It seems like she's very centered now, and she's calmed down a lot. You know, she was one of those just float with the wind, kind of just everywhere doing whatever she do. But now she just centered herself so much, and it's just great to see. Like I can see the blessing that it's had on her life, you know. And I feel like it's a positive to learn everything. You know, like what's wrong with knowledge? You know, what's wrong with studying different religions? You know, there's a message or something beneficial in everything, unless you just worshiping Satan or some shit. But it's just like
that's how people look at it though. When you say Buddhism,
yeah,
they're like, Buddhism. Oh, what are you doing? Like, bro, you going to hell? Yeah,
because a lot of people just haven't opened themselves up yet. You know, because I feel like it's closed-minded. A lot of people, when they're just stuck in one way, that's all they know. So sometimes stepping outside their comfort zone is a little much for them.
Yeah, like the way you're raised, like how some people are raised in like certain churches, and they'll just like even if you stay in one church, that's fine. But if you stay in a certain lane your entire life and you only do what you were taught, that's good and that's a bad thing. That's more so a bad thing because you're limiting yourself to so much more that's out there. That doesn't mean that you have to stop believing in what you believe. But you can learn so much that's everywhere around you as soon as you step out. Yeah. You know, all you're doing is walking by faith and not by sight. So what can hurt you?
Yeah. It's just having an open mind. Open-mindedness can lead to many new doors, you know, because I grew up Christian and then becoming spiritual. I don't really have a title, but being spiritual, my grandparents just did not understand that. They was just like, what are you doing? You got crystals. You're sitting outside in one pose for 45 minutes and we're worried, you know? But that's how they were. Yeah, like they just did not understand. And, you know, then I started getting tattoos and stuff and they was just like, he's wild. They was just like, he's wild now. Man. We don't understand.
He's losing it.
Yeah.
We got to give him some help.
And that's how they really felt. Like they had a talk with me, but my mom was spiritual, but she's the toned down version. She's an adult, so they're like, well, you know, she just reads books and stuff. Like you doing the whole shebang. Like, and I'm just like, well, that's me finding myself, you know.
Right.
Christianity
really like
has
she was
helped.
doing it in silence, and you were just like,
I just was living. Yeah, you know, growing my hair out. Like it was just a whole new Zaire coming into their perspective. So it was different. It was stepping outside of that comfort zone. They were used to this Zaire, not this Zaire. So
we weren't really used to it because we ain't seen you in 5 years, and then
I mean everybody. I'll be different every year. You feel me? So
this guy went missing for like 5 years, and then came back a whole new. Hey guys, peace, love. I was like, what the fuck happened?
In reality, the nigga was probably only like 10, 15, 20 minutes away from everybody, but we never knew where he was, never saw him, never saw a car. I used to run past grandparents' house,
I
like,
was not there.
I'd be like, damn, what did he drive now? I don't even know if he...
Y'all probably did see my car. That ain't his car.
I
went through an awakening.
That's it, man.
And my life changed. My life really, really changed, and it's still changing. You know, I'm just evolving.
Always.
You know, and I just feel like I'm that type. I have to take a step away from people for periods of time just so I can have my me time. A lot of myself, I sometimes just dive into other people's lives, you know, and try to help them or not too much, but I just feel myself losing my me and trying to help you or make sure you're okay and doing this for you, but I'm neglecting myself at certain points. So, I just feel like for me it's healthy just to step away, you know, read my books, you know, study my craft, write a little bit, enjoy life on the solitude, then come back. All right, yo, what's up, everybody? You know, I can share different things with you, you know. Hey, read this, you should try this, or I went here, you know, I feel like this would be great for you, know. I have more to offer at that point. But if I'm just with you every day and I'm doing the same thing with you every day, I can't even really talk to you about everything.
Yeah, and you can't progress either, man.
Yeah.
Like if you with somebody every day and you're doing the same thing, you can't go anywhere, man.
Yeah,
just running in place.
Yeah.
I went through the same thing in a way. But I was in Toledo so I was already isolated, you know what I mean? But I sat in my house and just got to know myself. As weird as that sounds, but you know what I mean?
That's what we know.
Meditated, went to isolation, read, and I actually meditated though. One time I actually tried to I did like the guided meditation before.
Yeah.
And that helped me meditate on my own without anything, with just being. And it felt good, man. It felt good. I haven't been into it in a while, to be honest. But I feel like by me just doing that, though, it instilled something in me that's never going away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was that time you put in to do that.
Yeah.
How often are people actually meditating, you know, like consistently? Or even just have a spell of just like, I haven't talked to anybody for months. Yeah. You know, I haven't had sex for months. I haven't smoked weed for months. You know, anything, just like going ISO on something.
I haven't.
And just going ISO on something for periods of time, you know, like it's helpful with everything.
That's
you
true.
know. With
Doing yoga, man. I started doing yoga, dude. I was doing yoga. I was doing yoga yesterday, and when I tell you that when I was doing this yoga, I really felt like, I knew, and I felt like it was literally just me, and I was like on another planet type of thing, because I was so calm, and like my body and my mind and my spirit was so relaxed just from doing, you know, like simple motions, but I was so focused and I was in tune to what I was doing. I was like, whoa. And then when I got finished, it was like, is this my room? Oh, I'm back in my room.
You left the universe.
It was like
gone.
It was like I was gone for real, but
yeah.
it was really good. Like I didn't have to do anything but just, you know, simple body movements, and I was stretching,
deep breathing.
Then I farted.
Deep breathing is really good.
I felt good. I was like, man, I feel so fresh. I feel renewed.
I tell you that at the gym, man. Do some yoga.
It just got off my shoulders. I was like, wow, you know, I feel revived.
Yeah, you loosen, your chakras is flowing.
Yeah, man. It felt wonderful. Like I even dude, what's going on?
You keep going though, bro.
But it was like I could even see it. It's like I could really see like a whole planet, and it was literally just me, and I was so calm, and everything was just there. It was beautiful. Like no drugs intended. But I'm telling you, man, that yoga went.
What?
You was about to say something.
No, just keep talking.
Oh, that yoga, man. I went ham, man. And all I did it on my bed because I got a hardwood floor, so I can't really do it on my floor, you know. So it hurt
the watch party.
my backbone, my tailbone.
No,
but it was wonderful, man. Like I felt so good, and I didn't like yoga or anything. I was like, man, I ain't doing no damn yoga.
Comments.
I finally did.
Let's see the comments.
Yeah, can you see the comments?
And there's what? Y'all getting them? All right, so
that's us right here.
What's popping with you, man? What's good, bro? What's up, cuz?
Yeah, y'all go ahead and chop it up. Try to see something.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Ain't nothing to it.
Just comment some random shit on
Let me
it.
know something. Just chilling, man. How's the work spot going, man?
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Graduation.
That's weird.
Yeah. Cool.
Busy because of graduation.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go back real quick.
Maybe how's the car holding up, man? Still doing the dash.
Oh man, the car is good, man. You know I take care of my vehicles.
You put a watch party in there.
If y'all didn't know, this is actually my cousin.
So what was that?
No, it's
just I call him like certain names. It's my
there you go.
You know.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Since everybody's busy right now, I'll take over. My name is JB Legendary.
Go ahead.
We're back.
You can catch me on. These niggas.
Sorry, we got the Facebook app now. Actually, hold on. Let me read the comment real quick, bro.
Okay, my name is JB Legendary.
We fresh now because they have put.
I'm gonna get some poetry going for you guys at the end. I might do a song, but I'm definitely gonna hit you with some good poetry, and we're gonna vibe out and we're gonna flow to that. Right. Be sure to give us a sponsor by what is this? Where you about this from?
Hopefully, you know.
Great. We get this from Johnny.
All right, man. Let's get back to the real discussion, y'all.
Yeah, sorry about that. Right. It's a little all over the place. We're getting back.
Yeah, we back on track today.
Y'all rude.
Sorry.
you was talking about some water.
Some water. All right, y'all, we're back.
At least
we're back. It's been all over the place for the first 20 minutes. Been doing this. Let's get back on track.
Actually, I wanted to kind of talk about what you were talking about, kids and solitude. You feel me? Because I feel like that's a topic that a lot of people don't understand, especially going and having those moments of just being by themselves, and how to progress through that stage, because it can be a really dark place for certain people and what you're going through, and really not understanding, who you are and trying to fit in with with everybody, you just reaching for people to fit in or to be accepted, I feel like that's something maybe we can address for people or kids, or even adults, who are going through, a part
Solitude,
of that.
yeah.
Solitude.
Be a leader, man. Dare to be different.
Solitude is serious, though. That's serious. Solitude is definitely serious. I know, because I worked in the psych unit, and I had a lot of people, just kind of told me about being in solitude, and they said that could be good. That could be really detrimental, man. That could really fuck with your mental health for real, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like seclusion, for instance. I watched this, I always forget the name, y'all. I don't want to mispronounce the name, but it's a young guy. He was only 12, 13 years old, and he went to jail, and they had him in, what's it called again when you're in jail? Seclusion. And they said that he was there for 90 days plus, and the amount of time he spent in there, he had permanent psychological damage. Unfortunately, he ended up hanging himself. But it just shows you, when you put into that place, especially for a long period of time, it can be very detrimental.
Yeah, when you take a person out of their natural element and you put them into just a complete secluded area where you're unfortunately your rights, your freedom, and really everything that you have is taken away from you, and you only have to go by what other people tell you to do or make you to do, that'll mess you up. And unfortunately, it messes people up to the point, where they will commit suicide or have. But you just, honestly, man, you gotta be strong enough. But that's tough to say. That's all I was gonna ask.
Do you know anything that helped you personally? That
solitude.
That helped you, center yourself, find yourself, and helped you progress.
Yeah, but solitude comes with a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go into solitude, it can be your power or it can be a prison.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go into solitude, and I'll talk a little bit about what I went through. When I went through solitude, I had to live in the same house with my family, but at the same time, I had to distance myself from my family. Like growing up, and this is the honest truth, my family didn't know who I actually was. My family had painted a picture of who they thought I was, so I just fit the picture that they were. I fit their description, and when I was alone, that's when I would be who I was.
Yeah.
Like it was more so. At home, my house was a furnace, but at the same time, it was my peace. They would go to family events, and I would stay home, and I would listen to music. I would calm down. I would think myself clear, and I was just figuring out who I was. But it was silent and it was alone, and it's dangerous because when you go through things, arguments, disputes, or even a mental battle with your own demons, it can be deafening because when you're in a room alone, you have to listen. You got to listen to your own thoughts. You got to confront your own conflict.
The inner demons is coming out tenfold.
There's no running from that.
And when they surface, your reaction is pivotal. Because if you go with it, you can lose yourself. But if you don't understand how to fight it and you don't understand where it came from, now you're battling with something that you don't understand. So when you go into solitude, you really have to learn how to gain a peace of mind. My solitude now, like for instance, right now, this is solitude for me. Like you all have been talking and I've been in tune with the conversation, but mentally I've been at peace right now. Like I can listen and still have solitude.
Oh yeah.
Growing into myself, I couldn't do that. Like I can be in a room full of people, and it's something I've actually mastered. I can be in a room full of people and be totally engaged, but still be separated and be at peace. Like it can be confrontation going on, or it can be a dispute, it can be a heated argument. A fight can be about to break out, and I can still be at peace while the situation is in disarray.
I have an example of he did that.
What?
I don't know if I should say it, but it was a time where we were in a certain place and there was conflict going on, and you could feel the energy that he was the calmest person in the room.
That's real.
And unfortunately, I was the person that was kind of in the confrontation because I was 7-7, is it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he resolved the confrontation like really without doing anything. He didn't have to grab anybody. All he did was really just walk up and literally just touch, and it was just calm,
But to really touch on solitude, you can't be afraid of what you don't know when you go into solitude. A lot of people who avoid solitude, it's because it's easier to keep up with the rhythm of the world than to keep up with the rhythm of your own confusion. So if I'm confused and I'm going into solitude, I'm going to do everything I can to distract myself from allowing my thoughts to aspire.
Yeah, you do.
Like you watch movies, you play games, you do everything, but as soon as you have that moment alone,
you need a distraction.
Yeah,
you looking for any distraction at that point. Yeah.
And the Bible talks about the war is in your mind. So how effective you are mentally shows how effective you are in reality.
You gotta be kidding me. So you serious right now? I'm on the show right now. I'm gonna have to call you back. Bye. Jesus. Thank you, fellas. I'm sorry for that disturbance.
He was talking about how the inner demons come out and everything.
So when you're alone, has anybody ever been alone and they're in a bad spot mentally, and the worst thing for you to do is get into a room by yourself, and the thing you're avoiding is the thing you've been trying not to think about all day?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is what solitude will do to you. Solitude can haunt you. Because solitude's actually, it's an addictive trait. If you isolate yourself for so long, you unconsciously start to train your mind to think, okay, this is peaceful.
Yeah.
Me going out and engaging with those people, that's tiring.
Yeah.
So I'm draining myself interacting with humans. So I'd rather stay away than to go interact.
That's I have family members like that.
Yeah.
They rather be just secluded and like, no, I don't want to go out. Wow.
Yeah.
It's exhausting, and it's a battle. It's an internal battle.
Yeah.
Because from my own experience doing that, it's okay to a certain point, and after a while you start to feel guilty because you'll want to go, but because you're so used to having peace here, you don't know what peace is out there. So you stay here and isolate yourself, and you're at conflict with yourself and not them. So the more you try to avoid interaction and stay in solitude, you're actually fighting yourself, not them.
Yeah.
So
it's your you become super introverted.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the world filled with extroverts, it just becomes so intense.
You get comfortable. It's like turning off the lights in a room. How easy is it to sit in a room with the lights off and just stay there?
Yeah.
It's easy.
Comfortable there.
But when the light's on, you can't just sit in one spot.
Because you see too much. Everything open there. Oh, look at that phone over there. Look at the couch. I'm about to go pet the cat. It's options.
So when you go to solitude, you don't have lights on? Like,
Me?
y'all use it like a metaphor for that.
If you have the control to do it, then you can.
Now, when I go into solitude, I'm completely alone and the lights are off. Because my solitude is a time where I dive into my thoughts. Like I'm in tune to the point now I can dive into my thoughts and be comfortable and not worry about something bad aspiring or some demon coming out of nowhere and hitting me on the head and now I'm spiraling from something I wasn't conscious of.
Yeah.
Like I'm conscious of everything that goes on in my subconscious, the pain that I have, the peace that I have. I'm aware of everything. So my solitude is actually just me trying to gain revelation about myself. Like if you just sit in a room and you sit quietly and you turn on a low tune, because in Buddhism they practice it. You ever hummed when you meditated?
It's powerful.
Yeah, but do you know why they hum? When people are in massage therapy and they go get massages, they turn on a tune. The sound frequency helps you calm down, but the tune and the humming is what hypnotizes you in a way. It brings your mind to a calmness, and the only thing you focus on is the hum. That's why they close their eyes and they sit in that position with their legs crossed and their hands sit on their knees. They do that for a reason. There are certain degrees to meditation. When you meditate, it's you start and you're humming, and then you become in tune with your breathing. And when you get to a certain point in meditating, you start to feel your pulse. Like your pulse, the pulse of your body becomes one pulse. And then after that, the pulse calms down, and then you come into a phase where it's just black, but it's a voice. And when it's black and there's a voice, that's your spirit speaking to you. And this is guided because I went through it. And you can interact, and you can talk to your spirit, and you can get to understand it. But you want to know the thing that blocks a lot of people?
What?
Them thoughts.
Pain.
Yeah.
People are so scared to confront what's actually beneath. They'll never know.
What's your way of confronting it? Your personal way?
I don't fight it. I just let it come out.
No, that's true.
That's how I am.
Like when a bad thought comes out, I don't fight it. I sit there and I soak in it. And that, at the risk of sounding negative, that sounds very negative.
Real.
But soaking in it, it's acceptance.
And it helps you quickly relieve it too, because once you accept it, you're not fighting it anymore.
And a lot of people spend so much time fighting and pushing and running. If you would just, okay, I have a very good analogy. When a tornado hits, how long do you panic?
The entire time until it's over.
No, you don't panic the entire time.
Don't point at me that close.
When a tornado hits, you panic for a maximum of about 3 minutes. Because a tornado doesn't take you out immediately. The wind catches you off guard. You're panicking because now the wind's very strong.
And then that's
But something clicks and tells you, okay, there's a tornado happening.
I
need to do this, and do this.
I answered too quickly. Yeah.
It's the steps.
So when your demons come out, if you don't automatically panic and you kind of sit there and just wait, you're only going to be off balance, and you're only going to be caught off guard for a moment, not eternity.
Yeah.
So when you're caught off guard for a moment and you sit there and you listen, you can understand what's going on. But you running sporadically, that's what causes panic. That's what causes overthinking. And then that's what causes you to spiral.
Yep.
That's real.
Because you just never took that time, those simple moments, just to embrace it. It could be done. Like this book I was reading, it says emotions like anger, sadness, they only last 90 seconds. You know?
Yes.
They
Really?
they said everything only lasts 90 seconds. They said if you just take the story away and just embrace the sadness, embrace the pain, embrace whatever feeling, it only lasts 90 seconds.
So when y'all say embrace, what do you mean?
That's very true. I'm gonna give you a good example.
When he says embrace, that means stay in tune. So if you piss me off, I tell this to a lot of my friends because a lot of my friends, they like to react. But this is the common denominator with the reaction. If I don't react, I deal with it for about a minute and a half, and then I'm at peace. But if I do react, I deal with it for a minute and a half, and now after it's done, and I went over a minute and a half, and we've been going at it for 5 minutes. When I'm done, it's gonna take me possibly 4 hours just to calm down.
That's true.
Because you think, you're thinking about it. Now you're ready to get physical, and you're ready to do all these things.
Yeah, now you're drawn into it completely. Yeah.
So you rather fully commit to something that's not worth it than deal with something for a minute and 30 seconds and leave peacefully.
And then be done.
Everything doesn't deserve a reaction.
So let's say somebody pissed you off. Will you just take deep breath, or like, what's the way you would handle that?
Be
though?
angry.
So be angry.
Yeah, like
motherfucker, just go.
No. But see, that's reaction.
Okay,
you have to.
Right.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like something I've done is like, so you can react, but go in your own space and react. Like if you beat the shit out of your pillow, beat it up. You feel me? It's just not going back confrontationally. Like, all right, he pissed me off, so I'm in your face. I'm going off because that's reaction.
Okay.
You feel me? But it's me going to my car. You know, if I hit the steering wheel, if I just be soaking in that anger for a minute, once I'm done, I'm like,
what's my slap? Then what you gonna do?
That's an ass whooping. That's an ass whooping.
I mean, it's a different. It's easier. Okay. It's way easier said than done. That's one thing I know he will say too. It's easier in those situations.
Yeah, okay.
But if it's just like your boss says something wild to you, just exclude yourself. Be angry, man. He always saying this shit
over there and pick that box.
Yeah, like he always saying this shit to you. Just be that angry. But then after that minute 90, of you just embracing how angry you are, you're naturally just going to it's just going to flow out of you. Like, all right, those energies, your body does not keep that in. It's poisonous to you. It's not good for your body to hold on to that. But it is good for you just to fully embrace it and then let it just disappear so you can just walk calmly for the rest of the day. Yeah. But it's the story. The story is what keeps people in that mindset. I'm angry. Because if your boss say, pick that up, boy, you're constantly thinking like, he just disrespected me. Yeah. You're keeping that anger going at that point. Right. But if you just be angry, take away the story, take away what he just said, but I'm angry. After that, you're going to be all right, whatever.
So embrace your emotions pretty much.
Embrace your emotions.
And find out what your EAQ is.
Now, what's that?
Emotional adaptive quotient.
Oh.
So when I'm just gonna go a little deeper about what you said, but when people get angry, this is the thing. And I got a question before I explain. Do you believe there's truth to an angry response?
Yeah.
Because I'll piss people off on purpose. Because what you won't say when you're sober, you will say when you're angry.
You will.
Yeah.
Or what you won't say when you're sober, drunk. You will say when you're drunk. So I'll purposely piss somebody off just to see what'll come out.
Actually, I do that too. I test people. I do. I test people. Yeah, I do, because now I can see. I gotta see where we're at. I do the same thing.
You can.
If I gotta test you, I can't kick it with you. Y'all know this.
But see, like we kick it. I'm just not out here pressing buttons. But it's like
you can test me. I'll be like,
no,
why you try to test me, bro?
But I know you. But it's certain things like I have to see where you're at.
You gotta feel the energy with some people.
You feel It's a feeling. It's a feeling stage.
So you get them drunk and like, hey, let me piss them off.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna kill your fun. I ain't just gonna be the bearer of bad news. But
I get you.
No, I can agree.
No, I know what you mean though. You gotta get to sometimes you gotta tap into their emotions to see where they at, how they feel about you in a way. I used to do that a lot. Actually, too much.
How well?
A lot of people don't like me, but yeah.
How well you navigate through your emotions when they're off balance shows how well you know yourself. Because a lot of people, when they become emotional, mad, upset, depressed, whatever it may be, it's like a boomerang.
Sure is.
Through the air. You can't. Once you throw it, it's going wherever.
Yeah.
But if you find that person who's in tune, and they can sit there, and you can see it happen before your eyes. You can see somebody physically navigate through their emotions, take their time, and come around real smooth. And you won't be able to tell if they're angry or not.
That's me.
That's me. I'm chill. I mean, unless you really, I'm talking about like you to key my car or some shit. I'm whooping your ass. Ain't gonna be no,
It takes an awful lot for somebody to get a reaction out of me.
That's how I am. Yeah.
You may see something on here, but you won't get any words.
That's how I am. I'll keep my words to myself.
If somebody got your words, they got you. You know what I mean? That shows that you're not stable within yourself.
If somebody can get a response out of you, they won.
Yeah,
that's all just about. They won at that point because they wanted, and that's the thing. People want you to respond. You know, just like a lot of, I won't say a lot, but women in relationships. You know,
I was just thinking in my head before you even said that. I was thinking about relationships.
Yeah, women in relationships.
Oh my, I was just thinking about that.
Does anybody know how to kill that?
No response, but they're gonna kill you if you don't respond.
That's what I'm saying. In relationships, you can't kill a woman with no response. That makes it worse.
I was just about to say that.
You know how to give them a response and kill it.
I hit them with I just say okay.
With the right one.
Word.
Yeah, no, like
that's too simple.
I mean, honestly, I've learned to listen in arguments now, though.
He's I forget what you say. When you say okay in certain situations, that's choosing your battle and saying, okay, you win. I want to be done with
That's
this.
like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
it's saying okay. That just means you're right. In certain situations, that's what it means. Like, you really have to be choosy about what situations you say that in.
You sure do.
Because if she say, what's wrong with you? You'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
That's just saying, all right, stop talking to me.
She's not going to have that, though. A woman not going to have that. Y'all know that.
What?
A woman ain't about to just let it in right there.
That's very true.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Ain't gonna fly.
Go home and try that with your lady. You see what's going to happen.
Ain't gonna fly. Y'all gonna get people in here fucked up, man.
They'll follow you outside of the room.
Yeah,
they'll follow you all over the house.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how to give a response,
right,
to give them some sort of closure or peace, you'll be dealing with it for the whole night.
Yeah,
the whole year, man. But I see,
because that's the thing that's hard for men. I feel like to open up and just say, I don't want to talk right now. You know, like I'm upset.
Y'all bold.
No, I mean I've had to do this, but it's just if you with a woman, you have to have that communication. You feel me? Because if she pestering you and you're really not in that mood,
you have to be able to get outside your comfort zone in relationships.
Yeah, because if not, I'm about to blow up because you pestering me, and I already then I'm at another level. But if you could just say, baby, I don't want to talk right now. You know, like I understand what you're saying, but give me a moment. You
never want to talk. What you mean you don't want to? You said this last time.
And I promise you, we're gonna talk after.
Why do you need a moment? You always need a moment.
I am your moment.
Yeah, if you can't compromise,
just stay single.
Honestly, I would say that ain't the lady for you. Because she really ain't that lady for you. Because you about to have me in a different place. Neither of us want to be in. Freedom gonna become Jawan, and that's my middle name. Okay, like we don't want him coming out.
Jawan. Jawan. No, you said Jawan.
Jawan, that's my middle name.
I never knew that's your middle name. Jawan about to come out.
Jawan finna come out.
Oh shit. But, no, that's true though. That's true. Because I went through that in the past a lot. Definitely all that stuff, man. You know, and I started to learn that silence was key. And I learned also that with some people, not everybody, silence actually frustrates them more. When they see that you don't respond, it kills them in the inside. Yeah. They be like,
it's easier to kill somebody with silence.
Man, I'm reading that book right there. Silence speaks. Stillness speaks.
I do it all the time. I kill so many people with silence.
Yeah, for real.
I'm a person at my job.
Yeah,
I kill. Oh, he hates it.
Yeah,
he can't stand it because he pesters me.
He wants to get something out of you.
He pesters me.
He wants to. He waiting.
And when I'm silent, and I just give him one thing,
and he good at that shit too.
He was silent for the first 20 minutes of the podcast.
He'll do that shit all
so upset. I even do it to my parents.
Oh, I've done it to my mom.
When my parents are trying to get something out of me, I get so silent.
I didn't have to.
I'm the same. I
get so silent, and a blank expression will come across my face. It destroys anything. Silence will make somebody else uncomfortable.
Yeah, because they don't even want to talk.
It will make anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, because they like, okay.
I saw this video on Scared Straight.
Yeah,
there was this kid who he was bad. He went into a county jail. Yeah, because of how silent he was, everybody lost their mind.
Because they think he the craziest one.
They lost their.
They think he the craziest one. They
was trying to fight him. Yeah, they was trying to hit him, and he was just sitting there like this the whole time.
Not phased.
They was in his face, yelling, spitting, doing all of that. But him being silent made everybody else become a lunatic.
Because they couldn't get that reaction.
So
That's true. It works in some cases, not all cases for me.
Silence
I'm be
or
real.
Silence are on the piece.
I know a lot of y'all.
Silence.
I'm a real calm, chill person, but shit. Hey, don't get me fucked up, y'all. Y'all try some crazy shit. We working. I'm being honest. I don't want them thinking like, oh, he said, let's see how silent he can be.
Firecracker.
I mean, it just depends on your level of self. You feel me?
Yeah.
It just depends on your level, because not everybody has that mentality. I'm about to be quiet right now. You know, it just depends on you. But if you have that piece and you could just exclude that, exclude it. It's not even worth the hassle.
I was put to an advantage though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that I was put to an advantage. Mm-hmm. I've been silent all my life.
Same.
I'm always like, out of anybody I've been with, I'm always the most silent in the room. Period.
I'm the quiet one.
So
I talk once I'm comfortable. Yeah. I'm a book. You know, I'll talk to you all day. But once
even when I'm comfortable, I'm silent.
Yeah.
I learned silence in nursing school. Dealing with different people, racist people, good people, nice people. You gotta know how to really control your emotions. You know.
Yeah. Silence to a racist person.
Yep. It's hard.
They'll get red as a cherry.
They get. This motherfucker not saying shit. He just saying yes, sir.
They will get red.
Nigger.
I've dealt with the racist.
Have a good day, sir.
I've dealt with racist people.
Bro.
When you're silent, it drives them up the wall.
That's what make them get physical with you. Know. That's what make them come get you.
They want to shake your ass up. They like, we gotta work. What'd you call me? I didn't say anything.
Stand it.
I'm not.
No.
Hey, you know what?
Hate quiet people.
Let's hit that topic, race. I want to pull the race card right now. I'm feeling a little racy. Let's pull that. Who wants to hit that first? No, don't.
We just talking about it.
Yeah, I mean,
let's get a little deeper into it. Does
okay, so
have
like
any personal experiences?
No, everybody. Should
racism?
have one.
Okay, well let me hear one.
Racism?
Hit me with it.
Okay, military school. I was the best cadet on the floor.
And what's that?
Cadet.
Military
You went to
school.
military school.
Bravo Company.
Cadet.
Forkin, Virginia.
No, what's cadet? Like with that word.
What is cadet?
What does cadet mean? I don't know what that means.
Student.
Oh, student. Okay, I never knew that.
Cadet's just another word for student in military.
Okay, I was like cadet. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
In military school, 3rd floor, Bravo Company. It's me and 16 other people. I'm the only black male on the floor.
Mm.
So
You already know they was on your ass.
Yeah.
let me get into it. So
Here we go.
there's penalties, and then there's certain things that you can do and you can't do. What happened was we had to shine shoes, wax the floor, triangle corners on the beds, an inch on the hangers, on the clothes. Your clothes had to be folded a certain way. Your shoes had to be shiny enough to where when you did this, on top of them, like you can see my shadow, you had to be able to see that on the shoe. After being there for about 2 weeks after I came back from psych leave, I had the best shoes in the company. Everybody else had been there longer than me. I had the best room. I had the best floor. 3 months in, they would tell me to go around checking other people's shoes. They would tell me to check the rooms. They would tell me to check the clothes. You know, I didn't get promoted until toward the end of the year, leaving, because I was black.
I'm about to say, they already had you doing everything like you was promoted too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They had me as an acting first lieutenant, but they wouldn't promote me.
They wouldn't give you that title.
yeah,
They
they
just
want
have
you
you
to have
doing
the title.
things
Right.
like it was that title. Yeah.
And the bad thing is, it wasn't the captain that didn't want to promote me. It was my lieutenant. The captain was a redneck. He wanted to promote me.
He did.
He wanted to promote me.
Yeah.
But my platoon leader didn't. He promoted a
how it
Korean.
is.
And my platoon leader was white.
He'd take anything.
He
but
promoted a Korean that wasn't as good as me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I was black, he didn't promote me. His name was Nix. He would say, go shine your shoes. I said, I already did. Go clean your room. I already did.
Yeah.
Well, go walk around. That's not my job.
Yeah.
But I did it anyway.
Yeah.
Because he was my lieutenant and he told me go walk
I'd
around,
say
check
that's what you
everybody
gotta
else's
do.
shoes.
Yeah.
So throughout that whole time, over the course of time, everybody said boots was the hardest. That's the hardest thing to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who had the best boots on the whole campus?
Your ass did.
Yeah. So every time somebody's boots was messed up, Wyndham, we don't need the demerits. Can you shine my boots?
No, they just appointing you to do it. You're a boot shiner now. That's
So yeah, trust me, I've dealt with racism firsthand. Even at my job.
Oh, of course.
My current job.
The job's always got.
My current job. My boss can't stand me.
We gonna leave it at that.
He can't stand me.
Because I see it on your face.
No, I'm not mad. So we have routes. My nonchalant attitude gets in the way of my job sometimes, I will admit. If I miss a spot, I'm not going back. I got other things I got to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back.
Yeah.
People will call. I will go do it. After a while, they get sick of it, so they called my boss, and he yelled at me. I took it. Didn't say nothing. He always undermines me with these jokes. So there was this girl named Aaliyah that was at my job. She's 35 years old. I promise you, when you look at her, you would think she was younger than me. So when she told me, I was like, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
She was like, she's like, I'm not lying. I said, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
She said, Calvin. I said, Leah, let me see your ID.
Let's see this 35.
She showed me, and then my boss said, hey guys, did you know he's 19? That explains a lot.
Smart remark.
And this is when I say you have to learn how to be silent, because when he said it, all I did is I just looked at him. And this is exactly how I looked at him. He laughed. He laughed and walked away. But when he saw me,
You went there and did that again?
he did that awkward look, that awkward laugh, like, and then he laughed. So,
What was that laugh? What was that laugh?
Do the laugh. Say the laugh again.
What was that laugh again?
the awkward laugh.
What was that laugh your boss did?
Like, that's what he did. I guess when I looked at him, it threw
He
him
said,
off
this
guard.
nigga crazy.
Because he expected me to react to
He
it.
was nervous. He was nervous.
I was leaving my job.
Yeah.
So I was like, he said it, and I just kind of looked at him.
He
He was like, that explains a lot.
He walked to his
walks
car
off.
fast as fuck. He said, let me get in my car. I gotta get about it. I gotta go.
In my head, I'm like, you said it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at you to let you know I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I acknowledged it.
I acknowledge you. I see you.
Yeah. That's it.
Now, he kissing my butt. Because you know why? He's short employees, and when people aren't there, guess who has to pick up the routes? The person that you undermined. I've had to do 4 routes by myself because he couldn't pick up the slack. I don't even wear a uniform shirt, and guess what? He don't say a thing.
You can't. At that point,
You got the power.
he sucking your ass cheek.
Yeah, just
Sucking your ass cheeks. I'm done with this guy.
She said move the bottle so they can see your face. The bottle's in the way. Your auntie said move the bottle
Which way?
that way. Your auntie can't see you. Bottle's right in your face.
On this one?
Yeah.
I'll sit up straight. Sorry. Fix my
No,
posture.
the bottle's blocking Justin and you.
Oh.
Your
Oh,
bottle
this
is
one.
Oh,
blocking
your
them.
bottles are blocking us.
Okay. I was like,
You could
what?
probably put it at the corner.
There,
Is that
that's
right?
good. That's
Oh,
good.
never mind.
But yeah, man, I've dealt with racism. You can't react to racism.
I dealt with reverse racism at my job.
Reverse racism.
When a black man hated
Black one, yeah.
Oh my god.
I deal with that a lot, believe it or not. Actually, more than white. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
My own people.
So at Coke, I'm gonna say his name, Melvin Crockett.
You want me to? Can I call him a name?
Go ahead, call him whatever you want.
No,
Go ahead.
Right.
Go for it.
But yeah, Melvin,
Bitch.
So,
he's a house nigga.
House
That's what he
nigga.
is. He will do
Bootlicker.
anything to appeal to the white man.
Licking
Even
massive feet.
destroying his own so he can be promoted, so he can be glorified in their eyes. So at Coca-Cola, as soon as he came in, he's firing all the black people, hiring white people. You just saw it immediately. We all getting write-ups. None of the white people are. None of the white people are. I witnessed him literally tell a white guy, shout out to you, Dean, tell Dean, hey, Dean, get off your phone. But then he'll see a black dude on his phone. Come here, you getting a write-up. You're suspended. telling people who've been there for years, 17 plus years. I need you to. All right, so if you're newer, you're riding on a walkie. It's a handheld. You stand up the whole time. Most of the people who've been there for years are on tow motors. You know, they're older, so it's just that's just how it works seniority wise. He would F with the older ones, black, and make them get on a walkie. And they'll say, well, man, I'm 50 years old, man. I ain't trying to ride on no walkie, man. That's for these young cats. No, get on it because I told you to. And the issues had gotten so bad at the job. We trying to talk to the head people. They don't care.
They don't.
They never do.
They don't.
Y'all the niggas back there.
Yep.
Y'all got a black supervisor. Talk to him.
Yep.
What's the communication? Because he don't care about us. He's destroying our names.
Yep.
Almost every black person had a write-up. Every black person almost had been fired. I got fired. A bunch of us got fired. You feel me?
Black folks now.
Yeah. Doing anything to kiss their ass. Doing anything.
No, I'm talking about the flip side of that.
Yeah.
Black folks always complain about what white folks doing, but we go against our race more than we
go against our race a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just like black on black crime. People, this Black Lives Matter. And don't get me wrong, I'm with it. But as soon as you stop sending a bullet at somebody who looked like me and somebody that's the opposite, then talk to me. Other than that, man, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit.
Yeah, nah.
But I had just the other day at work, man, and I could believe it, but I couldn't believe it. When I tell you he looked like a slave nigga, he just looked like he was just fresh off. Now, this man came in with his wife. His wife was holding a black and white dog. It already didn't look good. His wife was from like Nigeria or something, but it was like he picked the ugliest girl from the tribe.
love Nigerians.
And I'm very glad to know that. But the dude had a "Make America Great Again" hat on, all red. Everybody peeped it.
This is the guy with the Nigerian chick.
Yeah, she was ugly as hell.
That don't bother me when I see those hats.
But it was only the fact because a white guy came through with the hat on a week before then, and you could instantly tell, like, oh, he's racist, he's a skinhead. He was walking through real bold, but he made no eye contact with any African American in there, and actually none of the Caucasians either, because he saw that we were all working together. We didn't have a problem with each other, at least on the outside looking in. We didn't have a problem with each other because we're at work. We're all being professional right now. We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
But the black guy came up to the register, and I'm helping at the front desk for the little moment, and I'm fixing the computer. So the woman is ringing him out, and she's trying to hurry up and ring him out because she don't want to deal with him. Now he asked me a question. I don't remember the question, but I know the question was dumb as hell. And I'm intelligent, so I'm gonna hit your ass with something that you're not gonna like, and I'm gonna make sure it burns your soul. He asked me something, and I was like, I said, "What's up with that hat?" And I kept fixing the computer. And he was quiet. He was like, well, how's your plate looking? How's your plate feeling? How your plate looking? And the whole counter stopped working. They was just like, everybody stared at him. Customers were staring at him. Then he finally stopped. I was like, what do you mean, sir? Kept fixing the computer. I'm trying, I want to see where your mind is. I want to see what you got to say to me.
Yeah.
And this gentleman had the audacity to say, well, I hate Trump. He wanted to come close and try to act like, I'm a brother. He said, man, I hate Trump, man. He's an asshole, man. I don't like that motherfucker. Nah, man. But see, when you go on the other side, man, you get it better, man. My plate is looking good. I'm doing all this. He bought four sheets of drywall and some mud. Number one, none of that stuff costs anything. I do contract work. It's nothing. It's easy. I pull 500 a day, 2 hours doing some contract work on a house. But I've been doing it because I'm young. But I've been doing it since I was young. I messed that up. But he talked about the homes. I buy homes and I fix them up. I said, oh, so you refurbish homes? He didn't know what I meant. So clearly you're lying.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. First, he asked how my plate was looking. My plate's looking good. Then he tried to tell me about the job, how you buy houses with you and your ugly ass wife that you should have left in the dumpster and that dirty ass mutt.
Hey, she was black though, so shout out to her, not her.
Hey man, hell no, man. Dirty, stanky booty ass girl. I don't want to not that shit. But it was just the fact that he was trying to be cool with me. Go laugh at it, yeah.
I'm trying to be,
because I did.
I was like, let me just not say nothing.
He was trying to be like with me. But then wanted to tell me all of the things that are against me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, man, you're very I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you. And I said it like I was his father. I said, I'm very disappointed in you, sir. I'm highly disappointed in you. I cannot believe that you actually believe the things that are going on and you're supporting the things that are going on with us. Like, I'm very disappointed in you, man. Let me hurry up and ring you out, man. You know, I really hope you have a good day, and I'm really gonna pray for you, man, because
You said you had to hurry up and ring him out.
Honestly
so, what's the conclusion to this, though, bro?
Oh no, that was just my racial experience.
Everything's about to leave this out there. Like, all right, come on, the climax is coming. Come on.
That was just a racial experience, man.
I don't mind people being racist. That's one thing I'm gonna say.
That's because it's never gonna stop. I mean,
it ain't gonna stop. We built off that.
It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't
like if you racist, show me you racist. So then be upfront with me. If you don't fuck with black people, just say I don't fuck with black people.
Just be real.
If that Make America Great hat represents you being racist, that's perfectly fine because we don't need to talk. You feel me?
That's why I say I don't mind.
I don't mind racism. You know? It's just when it's put in positions where I have to deal with your racist bullshit.
Right.
Like if you're my boss and you're racist, I shouldn't be in this position. You shouldn't be the boss. That's when I have an issue because I know you're going to do things to fuck with me, to disturb my peace. You know, it's when I have to deal with it because there's certain circumstances that make me have to deal with you. You feel me? That's when I have a problem. Now, if y'all doing the KKK shit down the street, as long as you don't tear my shit up, do what you do. You feel me? Hey, be on your side because I'm not even gonna surround myself. Yeah, but see, then you're on my property. If you burn a cross in my yard, we got an issue. You feel me? Just don't disturb my peace. You feel me? Do your thing over there. You feel me? Things can be done peacefully. You can express yourself. That's your God-given right. You can express yourself, but as long as you're not tearing down shit, disturbing others, and doing this just tumultuous things, you know, then I have an issue. But be racist. Show me that you're racist, because now you peeking up front. I don't like the undercover racists who smile at your back, but then they doing all this slick.
I hate that.
Now you talking down on me or you're plotting against me. So show me who you are. Be your true colors. I feel like everybody just has to be who they are. But even then, just understanding if that's what you are, not what you're fed to believe, you know. Because some people I feel like are racist only because they're told to be that or have been fed that.
Culture.
You know, it's a culture that has been pushed. You know, it's not that you are racism is taught. It's not you just don't come out hating like racism.
No, racism is taught.
That's just like, and a lot of people gonna hate this, but I never gave a damn, and I never will. That's just like being homosexual. Nobody's born gay. I don't my personal opinion. I don't believe that. But nobody's just born. No man is born to like another man. You're taught that, or you know, it's been seen. You know, it's been instructed by someone.
The gay mafia.
I mean, real. That's real, man. You know, just
gay mafia is everything you see on TV, the music you hear.
That's it, man.
I don't want to be attacked by anybody out there, but when it comes to that, I feel like. Because I know a lot of people is gay, bisexual, all that.
Yeah, that's
from their experiences. They told me though, it found them and love found them, and it's all about love. And we need to stop looking at it as gay. And as I talked to them, I understood where they coming from. I tried to put my beliefs aside, and actually, understand them, and I see what they mean though.
I get that. Yeah, I definitely get that.
If we don't put it as if we stop putting it as gay, then we can go ahead and stop putting ourselves as black. Gay is just. That's just the word.
It's a term.
That's it. That's not it's not derogatory. It's not disrespectful. It's not mean. It's just the term. That's it. You know.
Because everything is in boxes now. That's what makes society dangerous.
Everything
because everything is labeled. you're a trans homophobe. It's so many things. They be sex 16, goddamn everything's in one sentence. What are you? I don't understand.
I'm human.
You a thing. You ain't human no more.
At the end of the day, we all human, man.
You had too many surgeries. You a thing now.
Yeah. Like if you're a straight man, you don't go around saying I'm a straight man. You're just being what you are. If you're a straight woman, you're just being what you are. People have to categorize themselves to be what they like.
I'm this.
I'm this. No,
okay.
just be that. If I see you with a man and one day and you kissing a woman the next, that's just you.
That's your own life.
That's
who
your
lie to
life.
somebody
Yeah,
tells
I
you?
can't say this is what you is. This is just who you are. You might have just fell in love at that moment with that man or that woman. You feel me? But
Real.
it's just categorizing everything. I feel like that's the danger.
Maybe the man used to be a woman.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that stuff, it's just, that's just them. You know, that's that's why I don't comment on it too much.
Yeah, I just accept it. I just have to accept it.
I accept it because people are like, how do you feel about that? I don't feel no way about it. That's their life. I have my morals and my life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like for me,
You
I
know?
can't. I'm not gonna switch up who I am.
Exactly.
But I can't say he became a woman and I have my opinion on it.
No,
Like, I
'cause
can
that's
have my
them.
opinion, but it's like that's that person's own life. Like they're going through whatever. So I just have to accept it. As long as they happy. Hey,
I'm happy. Shit.
Hey, I like them titties on you, bro.
Hey, at least you all in for supporting. That's just all about.
Nah,
You never
that's
know
all
though,
it is. You
because
never
some
know who you
people
are.
may go home and have really be sad how they look, who they are, and might go get a surgery and may make them feel like a whole new, better, great person. And if that's the case, go for it.
Go for it.
That's real.
Hey,
I'm not the one to judge you.
I'm
I
not
accept
perfect.
And I don't give a damn, so I
Yeah,
ain't
pretty
gonna
much
judge
in that category
you.
too.
I mean, I don't care enough.
That's real. Any ending off topics? We almost been on the air for 2 hours.
It was.
Well, you got something going off on your phone. That's what I was pointing at earlier.
Oh, it's cool. We still online.
Yeah, we still got
Okay.
it on there. What was we ending off with? We said it was.
Trust me, we did nothing of what.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, we did it. We talked about addiction. That was it.
We talked about addiction, racism, solitude.
We didn't talk to I guess we tell next time.
That's 2 topics.
Yeah, authentic man.
So
Well, that
let's
could be a
jump
next
into
week's.
it.
We could be next week.
Yeah, because then we can actually start off on that and end it off because it was authentic man, and then it was what was the one after that? Focus.
All right.
Coming in the focus.
Coming in the focus. So.
Next week we going on come into focus and authentic manhood. That should be different, y'all. I know we
Yeah.
said we was gonna do that one this time, but we wander all over the place. So as always, man, what's y'all goal for the week?
I'm gonna let them start on that side.
Oh my god.
So what's your goals for the week, Jerron?
Go ahead. What's your goal of the week?
I'm gonna go third, man.
All right, I'll go first then. My goal of the week, y'all, it's the last 4 times I said to stay consistent and stay elevated because everything's been going up. Even throughout the downs, I still end up going higher than I was before. So that's my goal of the week, to keep it going, keep it rolling, and keep being great.
Somebody go second. You already know.
I'll go second. So my goal for this week is to sit down. This week I've been doing a lot of running and keeping myself distracted at certain points. Just not wanting to sit down, just wanting to stay active. But my goal for this week is to actually have a day or so just to sit and just bask in nothingness, in my solitude, and just be complacent with that. Embrace that. Because I'm tired. Like today I can say I'm tired, and I still did a lot of running today. And I'm just like, you know what? I need a day just to be content with nothing.
I should have said that. No, that's real though. That's real. No, as bad as it seems some days, I feel bad some days by not doing nothing, but it feels good at the same time.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. It's just because I'm at home with my mom. Like if I have my home play, straight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna just embrace it, but I'm gonna sit the hell down.
You do it, bro. You deserve it, man.
I'm gonna sit down.
You say you third.
All right. Well, you staring through my damn glasses.
I know. I want to see your pupils.
So, well, my goal is
Put a shirt
to
on.
continue. Shut up. I'm wearing a shirt. To continue to elevate, man, because I've been going in, and I don't see myself slowing nor stopping down. I don't really understand those words right now. So continue to elevate and do it as consistent and as hard as possible to get off of work and get on my grind and and just to continue to do it, and to also elevate people around me too, because I notice I've been doing that a lot, and I don't think that I should slow down with that either. I think that I should continue to do that a whole lot.
Yeah, to elevate.
Like
full speed, man.
Yeah, like hitting the gym and stuff. Like y'all help me with that. And hey, I feel
2 o'clock.
It feel hey man.
Tomorrow.
It feels it feels good.
You see that study? He said, yeah,
it feels good, you know. So I want to continue to do that, man. You know, just really just to go hard, because I've been writing a lot of poetry. I've been doing a lot of poetry. When we finish, I'm gonna do a quick poem, but I've been doing a lot of poetry, and it's been feeling so good just to get it down, man. I've been putting stuff everywhere from my phone, man, like, you know, on iCloud, writing in my journal, man. I'm gonna mess around and run out of pages by the end of the month, man. We ain't got but so many days left, but it feels good. Like making videos, man. I've been making them nonstop.
Yeah.
Just nonstop. My mom been pissing her off and making her laugh at the dinner table, making her laugh, like. And it feels good, man. Like, Pops, I talked to my dad at the crib today. He was like, yeah, you know, you need it. I was like, yeah, I've been getting it in. All I gotta do is post, and I'm just gonna light it up. Like, I don't care about the views. I don't care about what the people think.
Fuck the
because
views.
The proper people, precisely, the proper people will look and will engage into what I'm talking about. Because now I've come to a point where it's about me. It's all about me now. So this is when the selfish Jay comes out, and this is where I have to be. And I'm completely cool with that. And you know me, man. Hey, mama said, fuck them.
Run with the wind, brother.
That's it, man. Just to continue to level up. And in 2020, man, I'm looking at 8 figures, man.
All right. Amen. What about you, Kyle?
On his phone.
My goal for the week
He gave me the look.
is to recenter myself, man. It's to stay centered, reevaluate my life, make sure I'm hanging around the right people, because my energy is, and I'm not gonna say at a pinnacle because that sounds like I'm being complacent, but my energy is at a level where I can't have anything disrupting it. So my 2 goals is to reevaluate my circle and make sure my energy stays the same and staying focused on where I'm headed. So, yeah.
Great goals.
Yeah,
great goals. All right, for sure. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Stay tuned.
Got you with the poem.
Oh yeah, you got a poem. Hold on, y'all. You got a poem.
Like, just like 15
Go ahead,
seconds.
bro.
Good.
No.
We waited for you, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Speak your magic.
We live in a life that is corrupted. My childhood was slightly disrupted, but as a man, I've grown and I've realized what real men look like and what a real man should be. Now, I love those who are in tune with themselves, but also I love those who are confused, because though you do not know who you are, does not mean that you don't know what you can be. So I would advise everyone to know yourself, be yourself, and accept yourself. And if you follow me on IG, you know exactly what those 3 things mean. JB Legendary.
Bet.
Drop the mic.
All right. Well, ladies and boys, girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, and spread greatness. See y'all next week. Peace.
Deuces, y'all.
Random picture. All right, we good.